Hello everyone, welcome back to the Popsicle Knight channel. My name is Joseph and today we'll be talking about Garbodor. This deck is pure garbage, and by that I mean it's really good. But before that, please leave a like to this video, hit that thumbs up. This actually helps out with the YouTube algorithm, getting this channel to more viewers like you. So thank you for taking the time to check out my channel. Please also consider subscribing to this channel. And for all of you who have been watching my videos, again, thank you so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. So let's get started. I have already featured this in my previous videos where we showcase how well Garbodor synergizes well with Whimsicott. But today we will showcase a pure Garbodor deck. Garbodor has 120 HP and we will mainly focus on its first attack, Trash Cyclone. For 2 colorless energy, it will deal 30 damage times the number of tool cards in your discard pile, after which all of it will be shuffled back into your deck. This attack is insanely powerful. In this deck, this one will deal upwards to 400 or more attack damage. We will be using a full set of Twin Energy in this deck for energizing this attack. And it is worth noting that it's almost impossible to deck out with this deck as long as Garbodor continues to attack. The challenge really will be to discard as much tool cards as we can to start increasing Garbodor's attack damage. How many tool cards you need to discard really depends on your matchup. You don't need to discard all of your tool cards to KO a Pokemon with 60 HP, so just be aware of that. So to help us set up, we will be using a 3-3 line of Cinccino. It has the Make Do ability. You have to discard a card from your hand, after which you can draw 2 cards. So this is a really great way to get more cards into your hand and for discarding tool cards from our hand. So Cinccino is very important to the strategy of this deck, so it is ideal to set up 1 or 2 at the very beginning of the game. Next is Duskull, because it has the ability Spirit-Born Evolution. Supposedly you use this ability to find its evolution, but really we use this one for the price you pay for using the ability. That is to discard 3 cards from your hand. Of course, we purposely did not include an evolution for this Pokemon. We're only interested in discarding 3 tool cards from our hand, so this is very useful. I also discovered this Zangoose. It has the attack Headhunt, and it's really cheap, just 1 colorless energy. Basically, you look at the top 6 cards of your deck, choose as many Pokemon you find there, put it in your hand, and then discard the rest. This is a really good way to find your Cinccino or Garbodor line, while at the same time discarding tool cards in the process. This is a really good card for this deck in my opinion. I also included one Dedenne-GX for its Dedenne Change ability, really good for discarding our hand, which means more tool cards into our discard pile, and then we draw 6 cards from our deck. So it's really good for consistency. And finally, I have one Mew to protect our bench from taking damage, especially we want Cinccino to stay alive. As for the other cards that will help us discard stuff are 3 Quick Balls. And to use this to find a basic Pokemon in your deck, you have to discard a card from your hand first, so this will help us discard our tool cards. Next is 2 Cynthia and Caitlyn. This can help us discard 1 card from our hand. We draw 3 and then get 1 support card from the discard pile back into our hand. So very useful. I also included 2 Hapus in this deck. This is kind of like Zangoose. You look at the top 6 cards of your deck, choose any 2 of them, and then you discard the rest. So instead of Pokemon, you choose whatever card you find there. And lastly, I have 3 Professor's Research. This is really good at discarding our hand as well. So all of these items and support will allow us to quickly discard lots of tool cards. Also, to prevent losing too much Pokemon and energy, I have 2 Ordinary Rods and 1 Brock's Grit in this deck to get our discarded Pokemon and energy back into our deck. Additionally, I have 1 Boss's Orders and a Black Market Stadium, so that if our Garbodor has a basic Dark Energy attached to it, our opponent will not take a prize card. This can potentially allow us to stall into another turn, even if our opponent only needs 1 more prize card to win. As for the tool cards, I will be using a full set of both Giant Bomb and Metal Core Barrier. I really like these 2 because it will be discarded after our opponent's turn, so it's technically a self-discarding card after attaching it to your Pokemon into your next turn. So technically we are already setting up for Garbodor's attack for our following turn. And we can attach these to our Pokemon before attacking. And Giant Bomb is actually really good against hard hitters, because if our Pokemon receives 180 or more damage from an attack, the attacking Pokemon will also get 100 damage. So Giant Bomb is really good for softening up tankier opponents. Next, we have 2 Big Parasol, 1 Island Challenge Amulet, especially for Dedenne-GX, so we only give up 1 prize card instead of 2 if they knock this one out. A full set of lucky eggs so that if our Pokemon gets knocked out, we get to draw cards until we have 7 in our hand. This is really good for replenishing our hand. And finally, 2 Vitality Bands to increase attack when we need to. As for the other energies, we have 4 Capture Energy and just 2 Basic Energy. Garbodor is a really good card and it can easily face off against tier 1 decks. And that's pretty much it for this deck, but enough talk, let's see some gameplay. Alright, let's go first. Let's put Zangoose in the front first. This is a really good starter Pokemon here to get us set up. And we have our little tiny garbage man on our bench here. Okay, I think we can use the Capture Energy actually, so we can get our Minccino onto our bench. And we have Cinccino already. And we can put the Lucky Egg and also the patch so that it will get discarded at the beginning of our turn. So we are already starting to discard our 2 cards to set up our Garbodor. We have 2 Twin Energies. And we are fighting against a Zacian ADP Zacian League Battle deck. And I'm seeing a lot of this lately, and that League Battle deck, even if they just use that League Battle deck without messing with it, it is still something. It's still a deck to be reckoned with, you know. It's very hard to deal with. You know, the infamous ADP Zacian deck. Alright, so they're getting their water energy for their ADP. And we already have 1 tool card on our discard pile. And we're just gonna evolve into Cinccino. Put 1 energy on one of our tiny garbage men. And let's just do Headhunt. And we don't get anything, but we do get to discard 4 tool cards, so that's good. And if our opponent gets a Metal Energy, they can do the Altered Creation. So that's what scares me a little bit, because even though we are playing 1 prizer, it's not gonna matter because okay. Oh my gosh, the setup is so quick. Alright, they're gonna get another energy, so they can attack after this Altered Creation here. Altered Creation, okay. So let's just focus on our setup here. Let's do Make Do. Let's get rid of this tool card here. We have a Garbodor, so let's evolve that. And I can energize this other one. Let's use Hapu first. Got him in Cinccino. Let's get that. We get two tool cards only to discard. But which one do we get? Let's get a Quick Ball. Because that way we have a lineup. Yeah, let's get rid of Cinccino. And I think I'm gonna get a Dedenne because I need cards really quickly. Let's put this first before we use Dedenne. Yeah. Get a new set of 6 in our hand. Let's get another Minccino. Evolve the other Garbodor. So we have 2 in line now. Let's just attach these so we can discard that on our next turn. And let's just use Headhunt. Ooh, we only get to discard 1 tool card there. So at least we get 2 basic off of that. And they will be able to attack our Zangoose, so that's gonna knock it out. But at least with the lucky egg, it's gonna get us 3 more cards onto our hand. Hopefully we get a Cinccino. Yeah. So they're gonna get 2 prize cards for that, but since they don't have like a Zacian on their bench, we're actually good because they don't have a secondary attacker. So we can just deal with this ADP for now. Let's deal with this ADP first. So let's promote Garbodor here. And let's see. We can use Make Do. Get rid of this card to get 2 more. We can set up another Garbodor line. Let's see what we got. We got 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 300 damage. Yeah, we can finish off this ADP actually. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Let's do Trash Cyclone for 390 damage. That's crazy. Garbodor is insane. Hey, they get 2 prize card, but we get 3 off of that. And they don't have another attacker. And we just keep hitting, we can just keep knocking out the other Pokemon they have, and we can win this game. Crazy. Garbodor is insane, guys. Look at that. Just after a few setup, just hit your hardest. That basically kills any VMAX in the game. 390. Crazy. Alright, there's Zacian. Oh, Metal Saucer. Okay. So they are ready to attack. They should be able to attack soon. So our setup is not good in that we still have to discard a lot of 2 cards on from our hand here. So okay, so they are fully energized now. They can attack and get 2 prize cards. So let's get as many cards as we can into the discard. So I think let's just use Make Do for now. Get this lucky egg out of there. And we got Cynthia and Caitlin. We can actually use a giant bomb. Attach it on Garbodor maybe. So even if Zacian attacks, we can just knock it out. Oh, and then we have a Viridian Forest actually to help us discard. Yeah, let's do that first. Get a Dark Energy. Put that there. And then let's use Cynthia and Caitlin. Discard one of these bombs. And just use Hapu, I think. Alright, we get another Garbodor here. So we have another one in line. Let's put that there, and that one. So on our next turn, we can... that will be discarded. So let's just use Trash Cyclone for now. To knock out that Jirachi. So that hit for 90. So on our next turn, we have 3, 6, 9. We have 9 for sure. And we can see 9. Then we can discard 1 energy with this quick ball, and another one with the Viridian Force, and we can get more from Hapu. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. Let's just see. Let's see how this setup goes. They were able to switch out the Dedenne here, and they're gonna get 3 prize card for that. But we only need 2. So if we get to knock out a Zacian V, we win this game. Okay, so they knocked that out, unfortunately. Alright. This no good, man. No good. So let's just promote Garbodor. Let's use Make Do. Get rid of one of these 2 cards here. Oh, we got a Professor's Research. But then, which one do we use? Professor or Hapu? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4? 5, 6, 7. 7. So if we use Professor's Research, get 7. Is that enough? 7? No. Let's get rid of this. We can get Duskull. Use the Viridian Forest to get rid of 1. Put Duskull there. And put this energy there. Let's use Professor's Research to get rid of 1. And then we can get rid of 3 using Spiritborn Evolution. And then we can use the band to increase 10 extra damage. Trash Cyclone for 310 damage! Oh my gosh. Woo, that was a close one. Good game. Alright, on to our next match. What do we got here? Alright. We got Trubbish in the active. We got Minccino and also Duskull. So we have a lot of options here. Discard our tool cards. Yes, please. Alright. Okay, we are going against a Stunfisk V. So our Garbodor actually can get knocked out. So let's just use that, get another Minccino going here. So our Garbodor can get knocked out. Let's say, so Ingo and Emmet is good. It's like Professor's Research, but not really. And then you can draw from the top or the bottom 5 cards. I think I'm gonna draw on the top because Hapu is good. Put that Trubbish in the bench there, and we're gonna put the band to increase damage. Okay. So Ingo and Emmet, I switched this one out to my final deck profile, but it's a good option too. I've used that card a few times, so yeah, even in this gameplay, so definitely an option. Especially if they Marnie you, or your opponent Marnies you, and you need a card there, you can just use Ingo and Emmet and get those cards back. So that's good. So let's just put another energy, and Zangoose sounds good actually. So we can keep setting up if we need to. Because with let's just use Hapu for now. Alright, cool. We got a Garbodor off of that. And let's see what else we need here. We are full bench already. Quick Ball, I don't know if that's gonna be useful. Yeah, let's get Quick Ball. That way, yeah, even if they knock out our opponent, we can get like a Dedenne. so that we can get a new set of hands. Because our Trubbish is not looking good. It's gonna get knocked out, so we'll have a bench space for Dedenne. So from what I see here, they have Zarude. I guess they're focusing on putting a lot of HP on their Stunfisk V, and then just healing them back up with Zarude. So we'll promote Garbodor here. Quick Ball, get a Dedenne-GX, use its Dedenne change ability, and we got 2 Cinccino, just really good. So now we can start discarding and then drawing more cards here. Yeah, let's just discard here first. Let's see what we get first before we do anything else. Okay, let's keep using Make Do. I think Quick Ball we don't need, but we might need. So I'll just discard the energy, and dude, I'm telling you, that Parasol is a lifesaver. There's a lot of Pokemon out there like this Stunfisk V. It just so happens that this big Parasol is gonna save our life. It has 240 HP. So let's just use Professor's Research. I mean, it's not gonna affect. Its attack effect is not gonna affect us, so we're good. And we hit for 270. Yeah, it had 240 HP, but we were able to knock it out in one hit. So we're looking good. We're looking good. So setup for this Garbodor deck is really quick. It's not bad at all. I highly recommend it. Super powerful. Against one prizer decks, I mean, it is doable. It is doable, but I think with the Garbodor deck, it's a little bit different in that it's a one prizer and it can hit really hard. So mainly you want to target Pokemon that gives up a lot of prizes. So let's keep milling with our Minccinos here. We got 2. We're getting a lot of 2 cards here. Let's use Cynthia and Caitlyn. Get rid of this one, and get a Hapu for our next turn. Ooh. Let's use a Quick Ball to get rid of one other tool. Get a Mew, just because we can. We can use Spirit-Born Evolution here to get rid of these 3. And we should be able to attack and knock out this Zarude, actually. Let's just energize Zangoose. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's enough. Let's use Ordinary Rod and get another line of Garbodor and 1 basic energy. Trash Cyclone for 210 damage. Just enough. Wow. Exactly 210. Wow. That was precision. I mean, it depended on what we pulled, but hey, that was a pretty good setup, I gotta admit. We got another Stunfisk V in our opponent's active. I mean, they haven't energized it yet, so we just have to get a lot of tool cards back into the discard. So let's use Make Do. Okay, let's use another Make Do. That's 2. 200 HP. Let's use Hapu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get a Garbodor and Professor's Research. Spirit-Born Evolution Get rid of Mew because we don't need Mew. And I think that should actually be enough to knock out this. Yeah. Oh man, that's it. Game. Game, guys. Game. Garbodor. Awesome deck. Okay, moving on to our next match. We lose the coin flip, and we are going second. Okay, Garbodor line will be the active here, Trubbish and Minccino on the bench. We are fighting against a Butterfree V and a plant tag team. So our Parasol again becomes the hero of this game because they can't poison us with the Parasol. Alright, very cool. Very, very cool. So we can evolve into Garbodor in our next turn. This other Parasol could be useful. So, nope. No thanks. That's not gonna do anything to us. So let's evolve into Garbodor. Let's put Duskull there. Yeah, let's just discard that. I mean, once we use Garbodor's attack, we could just get it back. Let's attach. Oh wait, we could discard it with Duskull. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Discard. Okay. Put another Minccino there. Use Professor's Research to get 7 cards. We got a Cinccino. We can use Make Do. Get more cards on our hand here. And we don't have any energy for Garbodor to attack. So that's the thing. So let's use Black Market. Unfortunately, their Butterfree will be able to knock out Garbodor. So I just attached the more tool cards in preparation for our next turn. Got 4, 5, just 5. Unfortunately, our Garbodor gets knocked out. Unfortunately, so we'll just put this Minccino. We can attack with anyone right now, so that's why I put that band there, because I know we're gonna have to sacrifice Minccino for this turn, because can't do anything unless we set up another Garbodor. Let's just use Ordinary Rod to get another line, just to make sure we have enough in our deck and one of the energies back into the deck. So I think, yeah, let's just put that on the bench so that we can get ourselves a Trubbish. That's good, we get 2 of these, and I think energy is more important. Garbodor, yeah, Garbodor, I think, because we need to attack. We can't keep milling and not be able to attack. We need the attacker, you know what I'm saying? So I think those 2 are the best options. The best options. They are starting to energize their tag team, and they are gonna get another prize for knocking out that Minccino. So we're gonna promote our Trubbish. Ooh, we got 2 Garbodors. Okay, so let's evolve that, energize this, and make do Mew. Okay, and just use Trash Cyclone for 300 damage. 300 damage! My goodness, Garbodor is crazy. It's kind of like Charizard. Charizard VMAX can hit for every turn. You can hit for 300 damage. But it's just garbage. You know what I'm saying? Garbodor. Okay, we don't have a Parasol, so they are able to confuse our Garbodor. Oh, there's the Parasol, but it doesn't remove the current effect, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just make do for now and get rid of this lucky egg and put one energy there so we can get another Trubbish for our Garbodor line. We still have twin energies in our deck. I think I'm just gonna pass because I mean they can't attack for a KO anyways, so we should still be safe. And we can set up our Garbodor in our next turn. Our other Garbodor, I mean, in the bench. Anyways, we can't attack for much because we don't have a lot of tool cards yet in the discard. So let's just energize and put a Parasol there. Make do by getting rid of that one tool card. Evolve into Garbodor. And I'm just gonna put a lucky egg there. Let's see, 1, 2. Just got 2. That's it. That is it. I think I'm just gonna pass because even if I attack and it doesn't do anything, it's gonna be the same thing. Ooh, but they're gonna Bird Keeper. Gonna start attacking with this Buzzwole. Jet Punch. Okay, they're chipping away at our Garbodors. See, we can fully energize. Let's make do first. Let's get rid of this one Garbodor because we have one already. Let's use Quick Ball to get rid of one. Get a Zangoose. We can fully energize this benched Garbodor. But I think it's better if we put one on our active because while that black market is in play, even if they knock out our Garbodor, it's not gonna give them any prize card, and that's gonna give us 3 more cards in play. So that will help us set up more tool cards to be discarded in our next turn. That way we can hit this tag team for a knockout. I think that's a better plan. That's the best plan we got. They are starting to energize their Butterfree again on the bench. So even if we get 3 prize cards, I mean we have another Garbodor in line, but then the problem is, okay, maybe not. No, you know what? Yeah, because so that gets us twin energy, which is good. So we can set up another Trubbish Garbodor line here, and then use this energy so we can attack. Make do, get rid of this one. Okay, and then we can use Hapu. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Get these 2, and then we can even evolve the Cinccino. No. Evolve it Cinccino first. Use make do. Get rid of this one. Get more cards, and then use ordinary rod first. Get another Garbodor line and this energy, and attach this so we can renew, we can have at least one for our next turn. Spiritborn, get rid of these 3. Okay, and that should be enough. 330 damage, giving us 3 prize cards, guys. Insane, crazy Garbodor, pure garbage in a good way. I am just in awe. This Garbodor is awesome. Oh, for a garbage Pokemon, you know. Alright, so they're playing Crushing Hammer. That doesn't really matter because we have another Garbodor line coming up. They will just knock this one out. It's not gonna. Oh, did you forget that I have a big parasol, a big umbrella? Anyways, let's use Make Do. Okay, Make Do again. Got 4. I should have 4 already. Evolve this. Okay. Energize. Make sure I have 1, 2, 3. Just 3? I just have 3. Okay. Okay, 4. Get another Trubbish. We got 4. Energize Garbodor here. And we're just gonna Professor's Research. Oh my gosh. Oh! Alright, moving on to our next match. Okay. Trubbish goes into the active. Duskull in the bench. Ooh, we're playing against a water deck. Water deck, yes please. We got 3 cards off of that, which is good. Ooh, I think we're playing against a Cramorant deck. I think I'm gonna feature this actually in my video because it's very rare that I see players playing simple but really effective decks. So I applaud players who go outside the norm. Alright, so we're gonna get a Minccino. Okay, gonna use Duskull's ability to discard those 3 because we had 2 Marnies anyways, and we're gonna Marnie, so we can get 5 cards. Okay, get 2 more basic off of that one. So let's put Trubbish there and Minccino. And let's get rid of this. Get ourselves a Dedenne-GX so we can use it. Discard that. Get 6 cards in our hand. And we're gonna put Lucky Egg and a Twin Energy on our bench. Trubbish. Because they have a Cramorant already. And if they have a Twin Energy, which they don't, they're just gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Yeah, actually you don't need a lot of energy to start knocking these our opponent's Pokemon here. We just need a Garbodor basically. Let's put that 1 energy there, and I think that's all we can do. Let's just put that there. That'll be discarded in our next turn. I think it's overdoing it, but whatever. So we need a Garbodor to start attacking. That's what we need. Give us Garbodor. But yeah, our opponent's Cramorant is gonna be hitting hard, especially if they have 4 Arrokudas, but they evolve one into a Barraskewda. Interesting. Gonna use Whirlpool Suction. Let's see. Actually, we can use this other Trubbish. Let's see if we get a Garbodor, we can attack with it. Okay. Jet Headbutt, but we're left with 1 HP, which is good. Let's just make do. Get rid of that black market. And put another energy there. Use Cynthia and Caitlyn, get rid of that. Get ourselves a Marnie. Get 3 cards. Man, where's our Garbodor? Lucky find, let's just do that. And let's see what's a good item to get here. Let's just get this. Unfortunately, we're not getting our Garbodor. That's what we need. So our Trubbish is gonna get knocked out for sure. Jet Headbutt, yeah. To get a price card off of that. And let's just promote this other Trubbish. Okay. Put another Trubbish and energy there. So we are replacing that. Get rid of this so we can get more cards. Where's my Garbodor, dude? I think I'm gonna have to use Marnie. Yep. Maybe get another Cinccino. Cinccino. Make do. Get rid of this. Boop. Dude, where is my Garbodor? Lucky find. Nuts. Just get a giant bomb. Whatever. Man, I mean Garbodor. I don't have anything in my discard. We got 3, 4. I don't have anything in my discard. I don't know if it's prized, but still. Why am I not finding? I have 18 cards left in the deck, and I haven't found one. My goodness, there it is. Continuous gold. 120 for 2. So if they had 4, is that gonna hit for 240? Wow, 240. If they have Nessa, they can get those back. Let's just use Hapu. Oh, there it is, Garbodor. Finally, get that twin energy. Hopefully for our next line of Trubbish there. So let's just yeah, let's just use Make Do. Get rid of that. Make Do. Get rid of this. Okay, there's a Trubbish. You go there. I energize you. So we have another Garbodor coming up. Dude, that's a lot of tool cards there. This is overkill. 390 damage, dude. 390 damage. I don't think we needed that, but I mean, with all the setup that we had to do, I mean, we really had no choice to thin out our deck. I think it's, you know, that's a good thing with Garbodor decks, I guess. You thin out everything, and all that garbage goes into the discard, and when you attack, it goes back into the deck. So really, the more you attack, the more our cards gets discarded. So all that's left in the deck will be 2 cards. It's crazy. So let's just keep Make Do, using Make Do. Let's evolve into another Garbodor here, and then we can use Duskull to get rid of 3. There it is. And that should be enough, actually. Let's just use Ordinary Rod to get 2 of these back into the deck. And these two energies. And I'm just gonna boss order this one. And knock it out. It's the only real threat anyways, so get one price card off of that. You get 2 more cards and they are dependent on their top deck. So yeah. Headbutt. That's pretty much all they could do. Okay, heads. Don't worry, we won't use any items. We're not gonna use any items. We just need to use Make Do. And our opponent gives up. This Vivid Voltage Garbodor is a really good card. It's a powerhouse. This is a really solid deck, consistent, and really fun to play. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to click the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And please consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay safe and have a great day.